Good morning, sir.
Morning, Hives.
Well, sir, today's the day, sir.
Yes. You know, Hives, this is the happiest day of my life.
Yes, indeed, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. I want to interrupt this program for a very important news flash. It is with pleasure that I announce that Mr. Oliver Norval Hardy is to be married today at high noon to the only daughter of that well-known oil magnate, Mr. Peter Cucumber. The wedding is to be held at the bride's home and will be one of the highlights of the social season. You may remember that Mr. Hardy started with his firm as elevator boy and with grim determination worked his way up to the top. And after the wedding today, he becomes general manager of this vast organization. It may also be interesting to know that Mr. Stan Laurel, who has been the lifelong friend, advisor, and severest critic who guided Mr. Hardy to the pinnacle of success, is to be the best man. Mr. Laurel says that after viewing the situation from all sides, he is thoroughly reconciled to the fact that the moving picture industry is still in its infancy. Mr. Laurel also states that technocracy, whilst it may appear to be the center of all...
Hives.
Yes, sir.
As soon as Mr. Laurel arrives, call a taxi.
Yes, sir.
Just a moment. Get me some fresh toast.
Certainly, sir. Oh, good morning, sir. Good morning. Lovely morning for the wedding, isn't it, sir?
Mr. Laurel says. Did you get everything?
Here's the railroad tickets. And I got the ring. Got the ring. And the flowers, I ordered those, and they'll be over there in time for the wedding.
Now, why did you get 2 tickets to Chicago when you know that I wanted to spend my honeymoon in Saskatchewan?
Well, the man said there was no such place as Sasquatch.
All right. Never mind. What's that?
What?
That.
It's a surprise.
Well, what is it?
I don't want to tell you.
Let me... What's that under your arm? Your other arm. This.
Oh, yeah. It's a wedding present I bought for you.
Now, isn't that thoughtful? What is it?
Guess.
I haven't got time to guess. Open it and show it to me. Now, why did you have to buy a thing like that?
Well, now that you're going to be married, you won't be going out much at night, and I thought it'd be something for us to play with.
My playing days are over. My time is too valuable to waste on such childish balderdash. Don't you realize that I'm about to become a big oil magnate? You know what a magnet is, don't you?
Sure, a thing that eats cheese.
I beg your pardon, sir. I ordered your taxi. It'll be here right away.
Thank you, Ives. Bring my baggage down.
Yes, sir.
Let's try.
Put that thing away and let's get ready to go. Oh, Ives.
Yes.
Get my hat and gloves.
Yes, sir. Your taxi's here, sir.
That's fine. Tell him to get my baggage.
Yes, sir.
Come on, get your hat and gloves. Come on, we haven't much time. Come on, please. Get out of my way.
Get those bags. Come on, come on.
Go in and see what's happened to that driver. Will you please come on? Don't you understand? I've got to get going.
Okay, Fatty, I'll be with you in just a minute. That's it. Now, just a little more straight edge.
Hey, is that your cab out there?
Yeah.
Here's a ticket for you.
See who that is. Hello?
This is Mr. Cucumber talking. Where is Mr. Hardy?
I'll call him, sir. Mr. Cucumber, sir.
Oh. You talk to him. Tell him I left 10 minutes ago. Those go ahead.
Hello?
Did you know you're holding up this wedding? Keeping my daughter and guests waiting here half an hour? Where is Mr. Hardy?
He's right here. And he told me to tell you that we just left 10 minutes ago.
Oh!
Will you please come on? I've got to get going.
Just a minute.
Officer, will you get him out of here? I've got to get to my wedding.
Hey, you, why don't you go with the gentleman?
Get my baggage.
Come on, get up out of there and
down.
go
It's
on.
all your fault,
What are you
bringing the
hanging
jigsaw
around
puzzle here in the
anyway?
first place.
A big, healthy lug like you to be wasting your time on a thing like...
Are you sure you've got everything? You sent the flowers, and you've got the rings.
Oh, Daddy, whatever could have happened to me?
Oh, my dear, dry those pretty eyes. Remember, better late than never. There he is now. Pull yourself together, my dear. What's the wreath for?
I don't know. Mr. Laurel picked it out himself and told me to bring it over here.
Haven't you any better sense than bring a wreath to a wedding?
It's nothing to do with me. Orders is orders.
Order my come. I may have some use for this.
See who that is.
See who that is.
See who that is.
See who that is.
See who it is.
Come in.
Telegram for you, Mr. Hardy.
Oh. See what that says.
There. Now give me the piece that goes in there.
Oh! What are you trying to do? Make me out a bigger fool than I look? I am? Are you coming to this wedding or not?
Yes, sir, right away.
Well, let's go. Why, people have been...
Wait a minute. What are you trying to do? Take a run out, Powder? Nobody's gonna leave here.
Why?
There's a piece missing out of that puzzle, and nobody leaves this place till we find it.
What has that got to do with me?
You're going to be searched.
Well, you don't understand, sir. That's Mr. Peter Cucumber, the big oil magnate.
I don't care if he's Mr. Dill Pickle. He's going to be searched. Now, come on. Get over there in line. Line up. Get over there. Come on.
There'll be trouble about this, my man. There'll be trouble here.
Come on, you. Get over there. You two.
Oh, so you're getting tough, are you?
That thing's fight in my country! Come on! Everybody! Come on! Let me come in! Get out of here! Come on! Get away! Let me get out of here! I'll let me stop! Or I'll run you in! Oh, wait a minute!
Calling car 49. Go to 6311. Old-fashioned way. It's a riot. Go get 'em, boys.
Stop it here, and you too, I won't stand for enough.
I'll take it on. Get out of there. You get
Aren't you glad I told you to hide?
Thank you.
I guess the wedding's off. I'll be going. Here's that telegram that came for you.
Hand me the phone.
Something important?
Yes, hand me the phone.
Sorry to interrupt this program again, ladies and gentlemen. Another news flash. After a sensational rise today in the stock market, the great international horse collar corporation took a tremendous crash and failed. This will mean the loss of millions to its investors. More good news later. The happy hour program will now continue.
Don't worry. Prosperity's just around the corner.
What do you mean, don't worry? Get out of here.
I understand. You want to be alone with your thoughts.
Get out of here. Go on. Get.